see my vision. Unite the souls so there's no division. Looking to the future, see all seasons. Aiming for the top, but what's the reason? Hands to the sky and realize we're free. We become the legends we were meant to be. Now open your eyes and you will see. I can lead you home, just follow me.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
What is up? Good morning, waving at you. Another beautiful day here in Gammon's Ends. Alright, so this next one is pretty important. Kind of a 9 on the Richter scale. Two reasons. Two reasons. One, it's existential and has stemmed from a negating existence or group or whatever left-leaning believers or thinkers, if you will. So let's get right into it. Where do we start, right? Absolute. Welcome back to Common Sense, waving at you. We all know the precedent of common sense is exactly that. Do you have it or not? And the ones who don't, well, you should know. I think it's fair. If they've been observed as being disauthenticated or disingenuous in life, then perhaps the other people who don't know any better that support them should know. That way they can make a definitive decision upon whether or not to continue to support that person or content creator or whoever they may be. So, in this case, ongold, as warranted by, observed, QTCinderella. Yeah. Hell yeah. Just jump into it. And welcome back. I know it's been a minute since you've seen my videos pop up, and that's is what it is. We've had a lot of changes, and I think what kind of put the biggest impact on all of us was the fact that Charlie Kirk was assassinated due to an idealistic narrative of the left, if you will. Stemmed from hatred and every other negative word you can think of. So, with that said, I think this is why this one is important. Not to mention, it stems also from another content creator, Ludwig. I recently found out that these two are actually a couple. So based on her affiliation with Ludwig and him being disauthenticated, well, it affects her. And I guess it happened. I guess it worked. I'm a little shocked. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see something like this coming, especially at the degree it was. Like, no doubt. It's troublesome, to say the least. So, with that said, let's get into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, here goes.
Jeez. Cutie literally said, my trans stepbrother tells my dad to fuck off so no progress is made, implying that the trans person's reaction is that transphobia continues in their own home. And Hassan's response was basically that people being upset about this are expecting too much. If Hassan went back to university and took an English or gender studies class, he'd get the kind of constructive feedback that might actually make him think differently. Is this a meme? There's no way this is real, right? What a fucking retard.
It happens, man.
What a mentally ill fucking retard. Holy shit.
Yeah, just for the record, Hassan is already disauthenticated a little while back. So yeah, he's still spiraling as we speak.
Never seen a bigger condemnation for college in my life. We want you to do better. You don't want him to do better. You want him to do what you want. You want him to listen to you. You want him to be a puppet, not an ally. You want to be able to bully him into listening to you, appointing you as the arbiter of all things right and wrong, and then allowing you to dictate the way that other people should interact with their family members. And now the Ouroboros has begun.
Well said.
I used to pray for times like this. 600 upvotes, 200 comments. Oh my god.
Pretty bad, huh?
It's just gonna get worse. And I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna make it even worse.
True.
I hate this shit. For 5 years, 10 years, I've sat and listened to this shit. And finally, the progenitors, the genesis of it, is finally coming to revelation. Finally,
yes, it is.
The people that have built these communities, that have raised these communities, are being raised by these communities. Thank God. It has been 5 years of mental and psychological oppression of these psychotic, mentally ill, confused freaks. And finally,
this is true.
Even their heroes are turning on them because of how deranged and stupid they are. It's about fucking time. It's gonna get worse. Oh my god, it's gonna get a lot worse. Are you guys excited for my 1.2 million view video?
Oh, man.
That is the length of a feature film. In less than 1 day, this video of me dissecting this entire situation has accrued more views and more watch time than probably everybody else's video on this topic put together. And it's going to get worse. The SJW bubble is bursting. That's right. The safe spaces are deteriorating. The walls are closing in. And people are beginning to laugh at them when before they would pretend to cry. Oh, I feel so bad for you. No, we don't. You're delusional. You're out of your mind. Is this a safe space? Yes. This is a safe space for gamers. Before the explanation, people will clip your earliest statement taken out of context again. So what? If somebody wants to take what I say, turn it into something it's not, what obligation do I have to go and try to be like, oh no, that's not what I meant. Oh no, you're misunderstanding me. I really meant this. You think whatever you want to think. Every normal person knows what it is. Everybody knows. Yeah, you cry about it, get mad about it, every viral tweet and everything, because everybody knows I'm not saying anything wrong. Everybody knows that's not what's happening. So whenever people like this look into the situation, this is why people like me continue growing in influence. It's because when retarded liars like that on the internet make up bullshit about me or about somebody like me, reasonable people look into this and they say, damn, this guy sounds pretty crazy. And they start watching and they realize, damn, no, he doesn't. That's not what he meant. Oh, damn, so they just lied to me? Shit. Fuck, bro, like, damn. Damn, and then they become viewers. So QTCinderella actually went and apologized for what she said. So this is her apologizing. Here we go.
This will be fun. Okay.
She nervous because
Oh no, this is crazy.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of people here that don't.
This is crazy.
That's like me.
I know there's a lot
Mike.
of people here.
Toast.
For a
I
lot
think
of
it's
different
good.
reasons.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Don't time people out who are just trying to share their opinions. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And also to like chatters. Don't fight hate with hate, because I've never, ever wanted.
She can get
that.
double canceled
So
now.
please do not do that.
Yeah, this is a
Just, you know, let people speak their minds.
this is
and
a
that's okay.
disaster.
Yeah.
And when in doubt, if you're upset with what someone says, me, I totally understand.
Oh
I
no.
don't want my chat to be a place for
No.
hitting on other people. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are mad at me. I totally understand.
Oh no.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And I'm not mad at you guys for being mad at me. For the record.
Oh, jeez.
I get it. I understand.
Oh.
And for the people that aren't mad at me, I don't think this conversation is for you. I don't, you know, if you're not mad at me, I don't owe you an apology.
No, now you owe me an apology.
Nah.
Because
True.
you said something normal, and you have kowtowed to the mentally ill, deranged freaks on social media. And you have now given them more power over your life, over your career, over your autonomy, over your voice, over your expression, and over your stream.
Yeah, this is
If
true.
you are mad at me, I do owe you an apology.
Very dangerous, to say the least. Gotta grab coffee. I'm gonna put a pause break right here. Alright, we are back. Alright, let's go.
If I hurt you, I do owe people that I
You didn't hurt anybody. It's just a word. You just said something. You said
Yep.
something people disagreed with.
Yeah.
You said that you're not going to cut out your dad from your life because your dad has problems with your brother.
So she thinks this
And
is
your brother
worse
even respects that.
than what it is.
hurt an apology.
Coming from
So-
their side.
Yeah.
That's what's most important to me. So I understand. Understand that there's a lot of opinions, but something that's important to me and has always been important to me is that if I hurt someone,
Did you
I owe
forget
them an
that
apology.
they're only
and
opinions?
that's not like that's just
That
who
this
I am
is
as a
not
person.
real?
No matter who I
Like-
hurt,
Yeah.
that's just who I am. So
Yeah.
just a lot to talk about.
No, this doesn't
Turn off
exist,
ads.
actually.
Oh, I didn't know ads were running. How do I do that? My ads. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Thank you.
So it's getting worse.
You got to run the mats and make that money.
Right. Now they're insulted. Now you have to owe an apology for that,
Okay.
too.
Also, like I said, I know a lot of people. You put 8 ads on an apology stream. I have a bot that runs ads.
That runs ads
And I forgot to turn it off.
Forgot.
My mod just turned it off. So
because it's every day
that's
that
just
people
a
plan
misunderstanding.
to have
It's
these,
automatic. There's actually a
hey,
few
come join
things
my
that
live so that we can have an
have
apologetic
been out of my
slam?
hands that people are mad at me for.
What?
But you know, I'll explain that.
Yes!
And this is a little overwhelming. At
When's the
moment.
last time that this has occurred for a
Chat, do you want some,
streamer
ads
or
And
content
there's a few
creator?
people,
I wonder.
So you don't need it, but
Besides the
regardless, if I
ukulele
hurt
lady?
anyone,
lady.
I look for it again. If you don't think there's a few people in here that are saying I don't need to apologize. If you don't think I need to apologize, then this apology isn't for you.
Ah.
Okay.
So you don't need it. But
Okay.
regardless, if I hurt anyone, I like to apologize to people that I've hurt, and that's just something
Right.
about me. And I've heard what a lot of people are saying.
Oh my god, this is rough.
Yeah, and there are a bunch of mentally ill, fucking retarded, social dipshit morons that are trying to tell you how to interact with your own dad, and they're trying to tell you how to talk to your own fucking dad, and you're gonna tell them sorry because you disagree with them.
Right. Right. And you're letting them come in here to stomp your ass.
Good job. That's gonna make everything better.
It's absolutely crazy. You know,
I've heard
it's
what people are
almost...
saying, and I am sorry for the hurt that I caused people.
Oh my god. What are you
I'm really
worried
sorry.
about?
Like,
You're really sorry. I mean, what are you
again,
worried about?
if you don't want this apology, then it's not for you.
I mean, that's
Clearly
it.
you're not
Apology
apologizing
over.
to
You
people
just
that I hurt, and that's
apologized
important to
like
me.
fucking
So
3
if you're a
times,
part of the queer
bashed his head.
community and I've hurt you,
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
No.
If
You
you
need
are
to
a person
stop.
of color who I've hurt,
Oh
I am sorry.
my god.
What the fuck do black people have to do with this?
True. Is she just...
What?
She's naming the ones that are most relevant to her as far as what viewer count? So she needs to go ahead and
I
include
am. I
black?
really am.
Because what? That's one of the ones that watch her?
I think
I don't know.
the
I
way
mean,
I was wording things was very like irresponsible and wrong, and I'm sorry.
No. It was opinionated. And no one has a right to infringe upon how you feel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're just getting
Yeah.
started.
This is not about me. I just annoying that I am. I'm chill. I'm fine.
You're
just-
chill, you're
I-
fine. Who are you even
I
talking to?
don't articulate myself well.
What?
Which means I can't really be upset if what I'm trying to convey is misunderstood. Because, like,
I don't
get me
think
wrong,
you
like,
have
stories
an
like,
understanding.
How could that be taken this way?
No,
And
you
Because they're
don't.
retarded. That's how.
Right, that is true.
That's the reason.
They
That's
are.
the reason it's taken this way. It's because they're retarded.
They're absolutely
that
retarded.
And there's not like, oh wow, I wonder why people would think this. No, it's because they're stupid.
Right.
I listened and I learned and I said, oh my God. Because it wasn't my intention, but I did articulate things very irresponsibly, and that sucks.
Oh my god.
Somebody got to get this girl a ukulele.
Okay. Ludwig. You know what to do.
I did a really poor job at articulating myself. Even some of the clips I've seen, I feel so irresponsible for my own wording. I really do.
What did you even say that was like? I mean, we've heard this like 4 times. Like, what did you even say that was wrong?
Right.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, okay, that's fine. Like, I said something wrong. What was it? Why was it wrong? What should you have said instead? Let's get this. Let's get this going.
And I'm sorry for that. I watched it back.
You've said sorry like 5 times.
I've
4
read
times,
the comments, believe it or not.
I think.
I have
Ooh.
gotten a lot of feedback.
Mhm.
I've reached out to people personally, obviously.
I can't
that may or may not be
imagine.
affected by this. I just, wanted to make sure.
Would
But I
you
watched it
ask?
back and I understand even the tone of my voice.
Oh my god, dude. No way.
Is very flippant and defensive, and I understand.
Because you're being attacked for nothing.
True. And you're allowing
that's a problem.
to come in
I've
and
always
stomp
struggled
you.
with my tone of voice. It's like
To
a
the ground.
persistent problem of mine, as well as articulating my thoughts correctly.
Are you just looking
I didn't go
for?
live right away.
Listen, I talk like an asshole. You want to sound like a mad ass bitch? That's the way it is. Like, it's not your fault that you sound that way. That's not the issue. There's nothing wrong with what you said. The tone of voice, it's not about the tone of voice. It's about what you said. I talk like a jackass all the time.
True. I do too sometimes. That's why I don't get my videos
To
out
make
in
sure I
time.
could gather my thoughts.
I go back and listen to them, and then I'm like, oh,
try to
wow.
articulate them correctly.
Maybe I should readjust. It would be cool to see her chat, but she don't have the.
I think I just need to like explain that I know that I'm privileged because I can move through these
That you're
spaces.
privileged.
You are apologizing for being white.
That is exactly what's happening.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
That is exactly what is happening.
This is what happens. What did
No
she do?
shit. That's crazy.
She had an opinion. She thought for herself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
And mind
this
you-
is why critical thinking is dying. It's because the moment that a person critically thinks and they go against the hive mind of people that should effectively be digging potatoes out of the ground and worshiping the sun and eating raw carrots, these people now have computers, and normal average people think that they have to listen to this shit.
Yeah. She's a victim.
That's the problem.
Or is she?
Exist
Maybe.
safely without being threatened in a way that queer, trans, and people of color are threatened.
People of color?
They're threatened by what? Because the
what?
dad doesn't want to use the pronouns. Yeah, dad's an asshole, sure.
So
But,
your
like,
dad's
I mean,
an
nobody's
asshole.
really being
Who
threatened
gives
here,
a
right? He's just a dickhead.
right?
Like, it's really not that complicated.
No, not at all.
And
But I do believe this. There is a self-censoring, a chilling effect that's happening all across all of society. And it's been going on for the last 20 years, ever since, I think, September 11th. But I think that also might just be at the point where I became aware enough to see it. If I was able to still call my dad, he'd probably be like, oh, no, son, it's been like this since back in the, like this other time. But for me, there has been a tremendous amount of self-censorship that people have been going through for many, many, many years.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
The reason why is that everybody waits for somebody else to speak, and they wait for the consensus before they give their opinion. And the reason why is because they're so afraid of going against the grain and being ostracized. That's the reason why. Every single one of these people are terrified of their own audience. They're terrified of people disagreeing with them. They're terrified of going against the grain or having an opinion that doesn't completely reaffirm the viewpoints of the majority. And what we have now is a tyranny by a false consensus. There is a false consensus of mentally ill people on the internet that have created these social rules, and they don't even have any fucking friends. The asylum's literally being run by the inmates. That's it.
Very well articulated,
The threat,
for sure.
yeah. And if you look at the vocabulary here, right? Threatened, hurt. Nobody was threatened or hurt. It's just a conversation.
I have always viewed my role as someone who cares about marginalized communities.
And they do hate you because you're white, by the way.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
do.
Yep.
They
If
do.
there's
You might
nothing-
not want to admit it to yourself. You might not want to say it to yourself. But go
Yep.
read the TikTok comments.
Yep. If there's nothing else,
do.
then yeah, it'll be that. Easy.
They hate everything that
Easy.
you are intrinsically. And here you are begging for their forgiveness.
Always viewed my role as a supporter and an ally, but sometimes to be a good ally, you need to shut up and listen.
Exactly.
Is it
These
too
people
late?
don't want allies, they want slaves and puppets.
Like what happened?
That's it. An ally is somebody that you work with. They don't want to work with you. They want you to work for them.
Yeah, very true. And here we are.
And I know that.
This is absolutely amazing.
And I'm sorry if it seemed like I didn't know that.
I really hope that this is the last time this occurs. Because,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I just think, like, I think overall,
Yeah.
I really do try to be a positive influence. I really do. But the way I articulate it, I
here we go.
ignored how privileged I am to be able to navigate my relationships that way.
What, by not being a fucking retard that can talk to your dad and then still disagree with your dad about that?
Right.
That makes you
It's,
privileged?
it's your
What,
dad.
that you have over an 80 IQ?
I didn't make it clear that I'll always fight bigotry and I'll always
Yeah,
try
you
to
did. You said it very clearly. You said that very explicitly and very clearly, that you said that you always disagree with him on it and you bring it up to him. You why would you even say this? You're reaffirming a lie that people are spreading about you maliciously, and now you're defending yourself from a lie, and you know it's a lie.
be
Oof.
a good role model and a good influence. But I want to be a good ally, and I want to be a
Being a good ally means obeying and listening to them and doing everything that they tell you and never stepping outside of the box that they put you in. That's what being a good ally means. Now you understand.
In theory, yes, that is correct.
Be obedient, listen to what happens, listen to the consensus, and repeat the consensus. Good job. Now you're an ally.
positive influence, not just for streamers, but for like very young, impressionable audiences. I know that that role can't fall on people who are directly threatened or affected.
It's crazy how, you know, maybe Hassan's dog has a shock collar on literally, but it seems like everybody else in LA has a metaphorical one on. It's pretty sad.
Wow.
It really is.
And I'm sorry if, you know, I'm sorry that I did
This one,
hurt
this is a
people
bad
You
in
one.
didn't
this
hurt
community
anybody.
and
You just
other
had an opinion. You didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah,
communities.
true.
You say
that
be an
was
asshole.
Never my intention.
Yeah, you're here
Well,
building
why
this
would it be your
up.
intention? Why would you try to hurt people?
Right. She's making this into something when it's
I
absolutely
have
nothing.
conversations with people in private and in public to try to like evoke streaming in the or evoke streaming, evoke progress in the streaming space. And I do
Progress
so
is
with
what?
hope that it can be more welcoming. I think I have been very true to building bridges. I've always said that that's my goal.
You're going to build the bridges. The reason why is that because you're building the bridges because the people on the other side of the bridge have gold. That's the reason why you're building the bridge.
No.
You're not building the bridge for the trading of ideas. You're building the bridge of trading of clout. That's the reason why. And so, like, if like the FaZe people had 1,000 viewers, you wouldn't be going on their stream. You wouldn't be playing defense for them. You'd be condemning them and saying how bad they are.
Right.
Everybody knows this.
See, like, for example, I am not one of those types of thinkers or clout chaser, if you will. My record shows. Never have I ever, went after that as a whole. I'm simply here as a volunteer, and take that for what it's worth. That's pretty much what it is, nothing more. The idea that something like this can happen and occur, and we overlook it as if it's not a valuable learning mechanism is insane. So that's why we're here, so that we can see it, observe it, mark it down, put the whatever you want to call it, I guess you can call it a label, on this person, QTCinderella, for just being disauthenticated. And moving forward, the rest of the world who have any involvement of what common sense is. I'm sure it's not that common. A lot of people's like, who the hell is this guy? Perhaps it's not even important, but it'll affect you eventually. It affects everyone. So, anyway, best not to speculate.
Everybody knows this, and I look. I like Cutie. I've talked to her. She's always been very, very nice. But you are digging your own grave.
Yeah.
These
You should
people
not
will
be
never
here
forgive you. They will always
right now.
hate you. They hate you for what you are. They see you and they hate you. They listen to you speak your mind and they hate you even more. You're working for yourself instead of working a normal job. You've traded having one boss for thousands of bosses.
True.
Not a good trade, I would say.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And that will always be my goal. Yes, like my mod just said, chat, this is not your place to fight with other chatters. Please,
Why are you talking like she didn't intentionally foster this community herself? She did.
Well, of
She
course.
did. She tried to foster this community, but the problem is that, and this is the issue, is that you have cultivated a community of hypersensitive, super obnoxious, incredibly woke people that are aggressive, tone policing, bossy, and angry all the time. And now
True.
that same creation, you know, Frankenstein's monster, has now turned on Frankenstein himself. And this is what's happening with a lot of these creators, because they have to choose between upholding these fake moral virtues that they don't really have, very obviously, because they express their personal life, and it's very clearly that they don't believe any of this shit. Or at least they never experience consequences because of their beliefs.
Right.
Many people have beliefs. Few people have beliefs that cost anything.
do not do that. That is, I've asked my mods not to ban people, but if you are being directly hateful to somebody, then you will be banned if you're being hateful. If you're just sharing your opinion, I understand, and I'm, you know, hoping to see some of them and listen. But
there's a lot of ways to do that.
Hateful to somebody else in chat, not towards me.
Yeah.
You can be hateful towards me. I already told my mods not to ban that. If you know. But if you're being hateful to someone else in chat or another streamer, that's not what I'm about. I've never been about that, so.
What's being woke mean? What are we waking up from? They're waking up from reality and they're descending into a dream.
Oh my god.
The irony with the term woke is that the more woke you are, the more disconnected from reality you are.
Right. As if that person didn't have any fucking clue.
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I think I just, I hope I can, I hope
Some
I can
Matrix
prove
shit?
my
Oh,
purpose
yeah.
in this space through listening to lived experiences of people that are affected, and it feels awful that it seemed to some people that I'm just comfortable with bigotry. I'm not a bigoted person. I'm not. That's just not who I am, and I'll continue to show that. But I understand if you don't.
If we what? If we continue to just view you and act like everything's
In the
normal.
process of this, she demonizes all of the FaZe Clan people that brought her on their stream and gave her a platform. Like, these guys are way more popular than she is. Like, infinitely more popular. Like Ronaldo, like Silky, Jason, etc. These guys are way more popular. And now she's throwing them under the bus and implying that interacting with them and being around them is somehow inherently problematic.
Well, I mean, they kind of threw
You
her
see
under the
what I'm
bus.
saying?
Yeah, true.
Like, apologizing for being around a group of people implies there's something wrong with that group of people.
Right. Instinctually, it should tell that person to get the fuck away.
if you're still mad at me, but I'm still very sorry.
But here she is.
I understand if you don't feel safe watching me, or if
Crazy.
you don't feel safe.
Don't feel safe watching me.
They could get you at any minute.
Oh my god.
They're gonna come through the monitor. It's like The Ring.
Watching
Whoa.
my collaborations. I understand that.
You don't feel safe watching the collaboration. Oh my god.
No way.
Why do you?
I hope to
why
prove
are
to you that my
kowtowing to
community is a
this?
safe space. My community isn't even who's watching right now.
What?
It's very
Yeah. True.
Not true.
is all. But
Yeah.
Oh my.
yeah.
Yep. True.
And then really, like chat. I'm not trying to look at chat.
You're not
It's just hard
trying
when I
to.
know a
Oh,
lot of
why?
things you wanna say.
Yeah. Base.
As for being upset that I
here we
dragged
go.
Katie and Vanilla into the conversation,
No, they were in it. They were agreeing with you. They were agreeing with
They
you.
were.
Changed their perspective, and then
Yep.
their mood changed inside of the video whenever they saw their own chat disagreeing with
yeah.
them. You can go watch the video and see it for yourself.
Yeah.
They're also totally audience captured. Actually, I can't speak for
True.
that Katie person, the woman, I believe. But that Vanilla Mace girl, like, she was agreeing with you the entire time and saying it was okay. And then towards the end of it, she was trying to distance herself from you using
Yep.
more abstract language or, you know, like more disconnected language. And then she goes on the next day and she
Yep.
says she was uncomfortable. Well, if you were so
Dissonance.
uncomfortable with her, why were you agreeing with her? Well, the reason
begin
why
with.
is because you do the same thing. You were on the same streams with FaZe. You went on their stream plenty of times. Actually, I don't know about plenty of times, but I know at least once I saw a video of it. So,
Right.
like, you had no problem throwing QT under the bus because you're afraid of your own audience. That's the reason why. And you can just go back, like, again, you just go back and watch the VOD. It's not like this is some kind of fucking, like weird, oh, I wonder why. She was literally agreeing with QT. She was saying, like, yeah, I do kind of the same thing with my extended family, and, you know, like, it's like, what are you going to do? You're going to have a big fight at the dinner table, right? Yeah, it's whatever.
It's
that's
crazy.
fair and valid. That's so fair and valid, and I was so wrong for that. I shouldn't have brought it up. Vanilla and I have had multiple conversations in the last few weeks about the internet being difficult to navigate and exist in lately.
It's
I
easy
wonder
to
how
navigate
y'all
and
see eye to
just
eye
don't-
now.
Just be yourself. The problem is that it's difficult whenever you're not being yourself, because you have no North Star to base what you act and how you behave off of.
Right. Well,
It's
I don't
easy for
think.
me to be like I just act like myself. I have whatever opinions I want. I just
True.
do what I want, and that's it. It's that simple.
Very simple.
But whenever you've created an audience and you've cultivated an audience that forces you to walk on eggshells while you're carrying a cross of your own skin color, while people actively hold it against you and then hate you for it, and then tell you to apologize, call you an ally, but want you to be a slave, yeah, I don't think that's a good thing.
No.
And I started ranting inappropriately. I won't pretend like that was the space for that. It wasn't. You know, I'm an asshole for bringing it up. It just, there's a time and a place, and I'm really sorry if you felt uncomfortable during that.
That's like apology
I
number 6 or
know
7.
I have a problem
I think-
reading the room. It's like actually pretty embarrassing.
What did you have a problem reading the room? No, the thing is that you didn't have a problem reading a room. You had a problem reading your chat, and so did the other two people on the call with you. They had a problem reading their chat. You didn't have they had no problem talking to you about this, because this is how adults talk about things all the time.
Right.
It was on email only? I don't think so. No, it's just people talking about whatever the fuck. Yeah. She literally said nothing will change her mind. They were on emote-only mode? Yeah, I don't know. Dude, the feeling uncomfortable watching my stream is absurd. I don't know about that. I feel like there's plenty of streams. Like, I've watched...
what is she doing?
Like, plenty of streams I felt uncomfortable watching. And you know what I did? I turned them off. I'm like, man, this is weird. I don't want to watch this.
Is she on her phone?
But regardless, I lack social cues. I lack social awareness. This is something I've dealt with my whole life.
So you're giving an excuse and you want them
You're
to
gonna try
pardon
and
you?
make it out like you're a victim because you don't
Right.
have understandings of like social stuff. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Oops. Oh well. Go grab it again 1 second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's add it back to the stage.
The majority feeling is that it's somehow wrong. The people that are addicted to staying inside of consensus because they're
Right.
afraid of being themselves.
Mike. Mike.
But
Afraid of not being accepted, yeah.
That's my fault.
Mike,
I really
2,
struggle to
3.
read social situations. I've talked about it for many years that I struggle with social situations, and so I feel like an idiot whenever.
I don't believe her.
Ooh.
I've seen you at tons of streams. I've seen you around dozens of people. I've seen you do streams yourself. You've put on entire award shows. You're massively successful. You have tons of friends. The idea that you can't read social situations is just not true. You were so good at reading social situations that you would intentionally play the villain on the Raj show because you understood the dynamics of it so well. You're not stupid. You know exactly what you're talking about. And you shouldn't downplay yourself and try to make yourself look like you're some autistic retard that doesn't know how to read a room, when the fact is that you were the one that brought people into the room in the first place.
Right.
You can't use that.
I mean, that's fair.
That's the truth. Have some self-respect. Quit simping? No, it's not simping. It's true. It's a fact.
Quit simping? Jesus.
That does happen. And I feel stupid. I feel really dumb, and I feel embarrassed, and I feel like an asshole. And I've apologized to Katie and Vanilla individually. Again, there's a time and a place, and I did not. I did not. I am sorry for that.
It's like apology number 7.
People think I'm being harsh. I don't think I am.
No.
I think I'm being honest.
Absolute.
I'm being very honest. I'm being direct.
Yep.
Communities that
Sometimes
watched
that's
it
just the
that
way
were
people need to
uncomfortable.
hear it.
I know you guys didn't
Even
sign
if
up
they
for that.
don't
We were
want
supposed to be
to,
playing video
or
games.
they don't like to.
So I'm
That's what
sorry to you
PewDiePie
guys.
said. I remember that. Nope.
I
But I mean, like, in his defense, like, honestly, whenever they would get underneath those cars on that bridge in PUBG, that shit was mad annoying. That shit was so
that was
fucking annoying.
genius.
I see why he said it. I do. Like, y'all remember that? That shit was so fucking... Cause remember they were prone, and they'd be trying to shoot up right through the muffler and shit, and then they'd be hitting you like, oh my god, it was obnoxious.
Yep.
I totally see why he said it.
Pretty crazy.
hate that I made you uncomfortable. I will not be asking them to collab anytime soon.
So they're throwing you under the bus.
Is that what's
Would-
happening?
That's not That's not their fault. And I hate to see that they've been dragged into any of this. I don't think that's fair at all.
I think the opposite. I think that they were totally okay with the conversation, and they roached out on you after the fact because they saw public perception was negative, and so they
100.
shifted the way that they felt, whereas you didn't.
Yeah. It's
Like that Katie girl, I'm not
obvious.
really sure as much, right? I mean, but like that Vanilla Mace girl was listening to you and agreeing with you, and she was saying, "This is what I think." Like, yeah, that's okay, yeah, sure. And like, so what is this? It's peer pressure. Yeah, exactly. Like they should be apologizing to you.
Well,
It makes me really, really sad.
That's
that
not gonna
because
happen.
I can't read a social situation that they've been dragged. That's really not. It's not fair to them. It's
Yeah.
not fair to them, and I don't. And I don't like that people are dragging them because of things I said. So, if anything, please just, leave them out of it. This is my fault. I should have
these
brought it
people
up.
are on a
I should have read the room.
fucking field day rampage now.
You should have read the chat. Just listen to the chat. Have them tell you what to think. Make it easy. Okay? Just autoplay your stream.
If I could go back in time, it'd be so different. But I'm just
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's not a thing.
Afraid of our community?
A few
Yeah.
other things I've seen you guys talk about it.
I forgot my logo.
There's been a lot of confusion about the VOD being deleted. Vanilla clarified on her stream, so like these are her words, they are not mine. Well, I guess they're mine because they're coming out of my mouth. So sorry about that. That was stupid.
Was it?
That
Oh my god,
her
look at his
idea.
face.
to
He is
delete the VODs.
melting.
She wanted to edit out where we talked.
He is
I don't know how to do that. I
melting.
have one of my mods
Do you
does that
hear
for me
me?
whenever we do edited segments, and so I said, "Oh, it's no big deal. I'll just delete mine."
Ooh.
But you did push it hard because she was uncomfortable, and so once she stated that she was uncomfortable, that's when I'm able to read the room. So once I'm
No.
told that someone like
No.
There we go. Okay, now, once I'm told what to think, then I'm going to act. Okay, great. Finally. Yes, true.
once I'm able to understand that she was uncomfortable,
Yes.
I'm obviously
How do you rate
Going-
this apology? I would say this apology is like a 3 or a 4. I really don't think this is a good
Out of
apology.
10.
For a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I think it was unnecessary.
I think that really, like, so far, like, some of the things that are really taking points off of this apology. Number one, you're not crying. Number two, you're at your original setup. You're not at a different setup. Number three, you are responding to chat while you're doing it. Number four, you're not looking into the camera. Number five, you are not really stating explicitly what you said that was wrong. You're using abstract terms and amorphous explanations in order to justify specific things. So, and also, as far as I know, there's no real plan of action going forward in terms of the behavior. So it's not like I'm going to try to do better. Like, what are you going to do better? Like, there's nothing really about that. It's just like, I'm going to do better. I think also it's bad because it throws other people that she was friends with and that, now, like, people like FaZe people, it throws them under the bus. So, yeah, I would say there's a lot of reasons why this is, like, not really a great apology video, right?
True.
It's not. This amateur apology? Yeah, exactly. People are also trying to get to Ludwig through her. The tinfoil hat, I think it has to do with the Hassan community looking for shit to poke at. You mean the same thing that Hassan criticized and complained about? That, like, people wouldn't let him have normal interactions with other people because, this is exactly, you're right. This is what they do. They'll attack anybody that they can in order to AoE damage people that they don't like. Like, people know that they can't really attack me. It doesn't really matter what happens. Like, somebody says some bullshit to me, I'm just like, okay, that's funny. But I'll look at the New World thing after this, okay, guys? Just stop posting it. But beyond that, like, fuck, I got totally confused because of that. What was I saying? Anyway, let's just move on.
to oblige with her request. I wasn't forcing anyone to delete the VODs. I didn't even realize at the time how poor my tone was, how poor my...
You said you were going to DMCA people for the VOD. You said that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and this is the other issue, is that, like, if you want to do an apology, you just cleanly state what you did wrong. You say why it was wrong. You say why you did it. You explain what the problem was with it, and you just don't do it again.
Right. If
That's
it's
it.
deemed necessary. Right.
It's pretty simple.
In this case, it is not.
Like, the amount of, like, because I also am an asshole. She's an asshole. She's obnoxious. She is.
Yes.
And she knows it. She knows it deep down inside. You know that. You the way you
So
acted
am
on the
I.
Raj show, there's no way you could have done what you
Actually.
did if you didn't really have that dog in you. And you know it. You know it. And I've had to apologize a lot of times to girlfriends, especially. There's a different story about music. Maybe, maybe not. That's what she said. I don't know if I believe that.
articulation was. I didn't know that. Vanilla said she was uncomfortable and she thought people were going to take clips out of context. She was correct.
Well,
and she was...
what do you mean about now out of context? What are we talking about now? It's out of context, like, because it's either what you said was wrong or it's out of context. Because like, if it's out of context, that means it would be right in the context.
Right.
Like,
Very true.
correct in being uncomfortable, and I'm happy that she said something, and I'm happy that she was comfortable enough to ask for the VODs deleted, and I'm happy that we deleted the VODs because that's what she wanted. And then there's been
you wanted the VODs deleted too. Don't put that on her. You want them deleted because you could see how people were upset.
a really big.
If anything, she didn't want this, but she felt like it was
misconception about
necessary.
DMCA strikes. Since the VOD was deleted, I did a singing stream after.
What was she
Coffee.
singing? Was it like karaoke, singing on like popular songs? Taylor Swift? You couldn't DMCA that. Any cover of a song like that is automatically the retroactive IP of the original holder. So like if you do a cover of a song, that's the reason why there's like so many like different issues with like rights and ownership of songs. Like a really popular one is Hurt from 9 Inch Nails, etc. So like you couldn't, like if DMCAing you doing cover songs, what is there to DMCA? Because like it's not even you doing that. Like that's the ownership of the original artist to begin with. Like that's, you know, just complexity, right?
Right.
But again, it's not even true. It was her original music. Oh, it was her songs? Okay.
I've been wanting to do a singing stream.
Yeah, but if you're singing other people's songs, you can't DMCA that to begin with.
If you watch me, you know that.
True.
And whenever I do singing streams, I delete the VOD because I'm embarrassed of my singing. And
Then why are you
started the
doing
singing
it to
stream,
begin with online?
and I did.
What?
I played I sang some of my unreleased
I'm
music.
not buying that.
I sang 3 of my unreleased songs.
Okay, so it's her,
And then
her
people
music.
were threatening to upload that. And so yes, admittedly, I was on edge and I was being.
I'm
a
gonna
bitch.
be honest. Like y'all really gotta stop uploading content to the internet that you don't want uploaded to the internet.
True.
Why do I have to say this?
You know how dangerous that is? I mean, you're going to lose it. Someone's going to take it.
Am I taking crazy pills?
And do whatever.
About that. And I recognize that even saying this now, that might happen. That people might upload my unreleased songs.
Sure, it'll be mixed up though. It'll be something you don't even recognize.
I wanted to clear the record, and I was only thinking of my music being released. But I understand how that's being perceived now, as QT is, copy striking anyone that posted the convo. I'm not.
Okay.
I've not sent out one copy strike. And even if you uploaded my music now, I don't know if I do anything. So that's. It sucks that that's where it went. I have, I even went into my mod Discord the second it happened. And I said, if you see anyone upload my music, let me know. That's what it was about. It was about my music that I've worked.
I'm not a mind reader. This doesn't even really matter.
Right.
Anyway.
Like, good lord.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's telling the truth. It's impossible to know.
On Twitter?
I don't know where this is even going to go in the next 10 minutes.
If you, again, a lot of this is coming from a lot of people that don't follow me and don't know me.
Yeah.
But if you do follow me, you know that I literally, I don't have Twitter on my phone. I don't have access to it. Twitter is bad for my mental health.
Okay.
If you followed me for a long time, you know that I have multiple mods that I pay to block people on Twitter. I've done this for years.
Okay.
My team does not differentiate hate online. I do get a lot of hate.
Mike.
I don't look at it for.
I just don't think that, if you are a blind person, you should not be driving a school bus. If you don't have a sense of taste, you shouldn't be a chef.
True.
If you don't care about the law, you shouldn't be a police officer. If you're a pyromaniac, you should not be a firefighter.
Yeah, you gotta love what you do.
You shouldn't work in a steakhouse.
I mean,
if you can't read social media, you shouldn't be a streamer.
It's a good start. Knowing
my own mental health, but I have a whole team that blocks people.
Knowing what you're good at, I guess.
I assure you, it wasn't
Beethoven. No, Beethoven went deaf. He went deaf. He didn't start out that way.
Yeah.
My intention to silence voices. I've heard the upset. I've told them to stop blocking people, so you should not get blocked now.
Yeah.
I do want to listen to your lived experiences. I'm sorry.
Why?
That those voices are silenced. I understand why people are really hungry to have this conversation.
Hungry?
And you deserve an outlet, and I'm sorry it was put on deaf ears. I'm sorry that
Here we go.
balance between criticism and actual feedback was thin, and yeah, my team banned you. I'm not
Mike.
Toast. I'm not gonna blame I'm not mad at my team for that.
Mike.
They were just doing their job.
Toast. This is crazy.
Okay.
I have told them to stop. You can share I promised to.
Why is it then that you did the milk advertisement thing with the comments deleted or the comments disabled? Because I don't necessarily completely buy into this. Because why would you have done that? Because obviously, because you could look at all of our other brand posts. Are all of them also comment blocked? Or every single other one comment locked? Why would that one explicitly be comment locked? It's probably because you just didn't want to have hate and a bunch of negativity. It's okay to just say that. I think that what people really don't like is they don't like the dishonesty of this whole thing. That's the reason why there's been such a big pushback against this, is the inherent and blatant dishonesty of it. And it transcends just one level, right? It's like the dishonesty of interacting with and being around these people all the time, and it's like, oh, I like these people, and then having these values that contradict with what the people think, and then condemning these people but still wanting to also collab with them, and then at the same time saying that, like, you're not doing any of this yourself, but somehow things are happening that are working in service of suppressing people that are criticizing you. Like, it just seems like there's a lot of coincidences here, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't realize, but she's alienating all of her normal viewers and cultivating an audience of mentally ill, angry haters that will never accept her.
Right.
Exactly. And by doing this, you change that percentage of normal viewers to weirdo viewers by just a couple of points. But it's a lot.
Continue to educate myself. I will never stop educating myself.
About what?
Ever.
About
that's
what?
Not something that I do.
It's almost like she wants to admit that she was wrong, but without saying it. Even though she's apologized like 7 or 8 times now.
Also, the term educating yourself is such a pejorative and patronizing term, because it implies that your viewpoints and your values are arrived at through a place of ignorance,
right,
rather than a place of ideological difference.
Mm-hmm.
The fact is that you don't really have a ignorance of these people. You just simply disagree with what their viewpoints are. That's very, very different. Like, anytime that you ever hear somebody say educate yourself, what they're saying is you're a fucking idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. And if you were smart like me, you'd think the same thing that I do. It's massively patronizing. So whenever I hear somebody say, let me educate you on this, unless it's like, I don't know, Dr. K explaining psychology to me, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear about you educating me. Yeah, it's the woke version of bless your heart. Exactly.
Touche.
I know a lot of people are going to be mad and stay mad, and
mad.
That's okay. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. True.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
But I do believe this got to corners of the internet that I have never been a part of. I could never expect
talking about me, the demon,
strangers to know my intention.
I don't know.
But I'll always stand for building bridges. I will always stand for that. Doesn't mean people need to use them, but
have you ever completed one?
I'll always stand for building bridges, but that doesn't mean other people need to use them. That's actually
True.
very clever.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not
struck
stupid.
Me. That's why I say
this is should have thought this out.
Right. Have you ever completed a bridge?
I hope to be a good role model. It's all I've ever worked on, so I hope to continue doing that and continue being a positive influence. Is all, but
yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yep. Based
AF.
That's right.
You know?
I am trying to chat, but I don't know if it's entirely productive.
It's not.
At the moment.
It's really not. I guarantee you it's not. I can guarantee you it's not productive.
I think you're going to look back on this and...
I promise you, it's not a single message that you're going to read is going to be productive.
Going a little fast.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
Perhaps. I don't see...
If I was going to start off defending QT, well, I do defend her. Like, I think that she is, honestly, I think that you're making a Faustian pact with the most mentally ill, deranged, delusional, stupid, dishonest, and fundamentally bigoted people on the internet who wrap themselves in the armor of being anti-bigot, but
Right.
they're actually the most bigoted people on the internet, period. And I think that you are enabling them by doing this.
Right.
I wouldn't really care if this was like some random person doing this, because I don't really think it matters. It's like just another, woke creator. But I feel bad for QT to put herself in this position. Now, obviously, I think that you did put yourself in this position. You did do this yourself. However, I do see why you're in a position that's uncomfortable and unpleasant. And I can respect that, and I empathize with that. What I'm saying, though, is that the more that you apologize and the more that you give ground to people that are unreasonable, rude, hostile, dishonest, and don't like you, the more you will replace audiences of people that do like you
Very
with
true.
audiences of people who don't like you.
That is
And
right.
that's fundamentally what you're doing. You're building an audience of people who don't like you by doing this.
Yeah, believe it or not, he's right. The ones that do like you now don't like you.
Again, there's more people mad about the blocking and the cease and desist and
Yeah.
the deleted VODs. I covered that.
QT is a normal person apologizing for being normal. Yeah.
Feel
True.
free to watch it back.
There was a cease and
Um,
desist?
No one will be blocked on Twitter anymore. So feel free to post whatever. Again, I literally...
Keep in mind, her apologizing just throws the face group under the bus and paints them in a negative light.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it does.
It sure does.
I'm showing you, I don't have the app. I go to it on my phone. It's restricted. I
By
don't,
default.
like, we do block and have always blocked people that were hateful. And I'm really...
I mean,
really,
why would you even say that? Like, anybody that thinks that you're lying is just going to say you set it to restricted before the stream. It's the same as the dog collar with Hassan. Why even say that?
sorry.
Really?
I'm really
Why
sorry
even
that
say
you felt
that?
like... Not you felt, that's not fair. I'm really sorry that by blocking criticism, I was silencing voices and stories. That wasn't my intention.
It's
Oh
not a
my
voice
God.
in the story whenever somebody calls you a racist or like attacks your skin color.
Right.
Okay, I don't know if there's any more of a productive conversation I can have right now.
Yeah.
Because again, a lot of these people, a lot of people in chat right now aren't necessarily a part of my community.
It's crazy how some humans say it like a question. Right now?
But just know that I hope you come back and visit. And
I was watching a chat during this. There were some people trying to diagnose her with something and get help. It was really weird to see. So people think that she has a mental illness because she talks to her dad. You know what? On the internet, I believe that.
Yeah. That's sad.
see that my community is a safe space for everybody.
Except for
But
people
if you
that are
don't feel
normal.
that way, I totally respect it.
Right.
I totally respect it. So,
What's this obsession with safe spaces? The obsession with safe spaces is so people can find a rationale in order to remove people from spaces that they dislike or disagree with.
True. Exactly. So all is
It's
accepted
a
until one
language
is
trick.
not.
I also know that there's been, TikTok posts and stuff like that on my TikTok. Again, I don't run my TikTok. I don't have it on my phone, but I've also asked my social media manager to stop posting TikToks for a while. And also I just social media is very bad for me. I stay off of it. I have a lot of pieces in place of other people that manage those things.
Apparently
and
not. You're this wound up over this.
I'll say it again.
True.
There's not
Because
one.
for me, I generally stay off social media too. Like I went and I saw that one art picture I had like 8 million views. I was like, damn, that shit must have made people mad. I guess I'm gonna play some Digimon.
Okay.
Like that's what actually staying off social media means.
True.
You will never have control over your relationship with social media when you apply false controls to yourself.
Absolutely.
Restraint is the only real control that you can have. You can't put a lock over it. You can't oh, I'm going to restrict
Yep.
the app or anything like that. The moment that you have self-control is the moment you can have something in front of you and you choose not to do it.
That's right.
If you can't do that, you don't have self-control.
True. Doing
That's
nothing
it.
is saying everything.
Person that has been sent a cease and desist from me because I was talking about my music. I was talking about my unreleased music that a lot of people have worked on, and I was trying to protect that.
You wouldn't believe how many people post about the fan art thing? Absolutely astonished the amount of NPC Twitter users that did not understand the joke. It's stupid. Who cares? Who gives a shit? That's what they do. They're dumb. What are you gonna get mad about an idiot?
You leaked it though,
Right.
yes, to 2,000 people watching live, which is something I've done many times.
Yeah.
I didn't leak it. I didn't leak my
You
music.
leaked it because you put it on the internet on a live broadcast. Like anything that you, here's a little tip, guys. If you don't want something to be on the internet, don't put it on the internet.
Right.
So, like, let me give you an example. If you stream something and you don't want the VOD uploaded, you shouldn't have streamed it.
True.
That's it. And this isn't like a
Period.
mistake, right? Like, like somebody accidentally, has like a nip slip or something like that, or, the I Show Meets situation. Like, we're not talking about a mistake. I mean, you went into it, you were planning on singing. Like, you knew what you were going to do. It's not like this was a mistake that just got uploaded randomly. No.
To upload it onto YouTube or for other people to make money off of it. That's not what I was doing. I sang it to my audience that I had. I would hope that no one would go against what I'm sharing.
Yeah. I don't know what this is about.
Yeah, that
I mean, good lord.
sucks. Even people right now saying I'm faking my voice sucks, but this is all I can do. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I appreciate you guys.
Great.
For those of you that
Good talk.
True.
True. Yep.
all right,
Yep.
it's time to go, I think.
That's what I
But
thought.
Regardless, I'm happy to have
Yes.
apologized to those who deserve an apology.
They don't
You
deserve
can
an
take
apology.
it.
Oh
They deserve
my
a
god.
spot in a padded room.
Right.
A spot in a padded room so they can just bounce around.
Mm-hmm.
That way everybody else in the world can live in a utopia.
True. Free
See,
from
if I ever become president,
bullshit.
I'm going to go back in time and find every single person that wrote one of these hate threads, and I'm going to commit them to a mental institution. And we are going to live in the most golden age that you could. It's going to be like the Jetsons. Like, people are going to have flying cars and shit. Like, you don't even have to worry about, like, anything, bro. Like, you're going to go to CVS, and nothing is going to be behind a jewel case.
Nice.
Because we're just gonna put them all in jail. Put all the crazy people in jail. That means that problem solved.
Oh
It's
yeah.
that easy.
That is very simple.
You don't have to
Very
take it. I understand.
Duh.
it. Yeah, we don't
Stop
take
pop-up
shit.
receipts? No.
And
No
We
more
don't take
receipts.
shit,
No
lady.
more.
thanks for watching, I suppose.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I
Oh
will
yeah,
see
great
you
stream.
guys
Man,
another time.
that was bad.
I
Mhm.
don't know when, but I'll see you guys another time.
I
But,
can't imagine what the next stream would be.
Yeah, I really think that. I mean, it's just that was not good. Like, I understand why she felt like she had to apologize, but I think that in doing so, all you did is give the most mentally ill, dishonest, aggressive, angry, unhappy, mentally fucking retarded, fucking people. And so, how come you partially apologize to your statement? So a statement is different, meaning different people. How come you can partially apologize? Well, I mean, like, you the thing is that it's okay to apologize for shit if you think you did something wrong.
Sure.
But let's be honest. It's not like she's gonna really do anything different, right? And
Right.
so, like, it's not, what's she gonna do? Cut off her dad now? No, she's gonna live and do the same thing that she already did. Like, I think that an apology without changed behavior isn't an apology. That's my opinion, right? So, like, just stand by what you believe in and say, this is what I think. So, and there's nothing. Why is there a nail in my pocket? God, there's a nail in my pocket. I wonder if this tastes like a Funyun. Maybe I should eat it. Yeah, there's a nail in. I don't know what this is. Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, I think it's because I was probably. I know why, but I forgot about it. So I have a nail in my pocket. That's great.
It's a reminder.
So, anyway, it was Israel. You guys think the Jews put the nail in my pocket?
You always hit the nail on the head.
Put the nail in my pocket, so I would hurt my hand. I wouldn't be able to watch the Nick Fuentes Tucker Carlson interview.
True. They're counting
I'm gonna have
on
to
that.
send this to Candace Owens. She'll run it tomorrow. And so, yeah, basically, I think it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing to do this. I think it's embarrassing for anybody to do this. And I get why you think you have to do it. You don't have to do it. You don't have to have these opinions. You don't have to act this way. You don't have to be this kind of person. The people that don't like you will never like you. They don't like you by the nature of your existence. They hate you by your own nature. Like, there's not like a way that you're gonna like get them to like you or get them to see your point of view or anything like that. They are always going to hate you because they hate you intrinsically for what you represent, what you look like, who you are. And the moment that you apologize to them, you are apologizing for being yourself. And I think that really, you go and read the comments about this girl on TikTok, right? People do genuinely hate her for that reason. What about the bridges? I mean, again, you build 100 bridges, but you have one real take. You're not a bridge builder. You're a bigot. That's what happens. And so, yeah, it's just pretty insane. Trying to reason with the mob is a waste of time. Yeah, you never. The thing is also like, and you will never give those people the opinion that they want to hear.
True.
And even now, they're gonna hate you. It's not like this is over, right?
They're
like,
not gonna be satisfied.
They're always gonna bring this up. They're always gonna like say, "Oh, I always knew that she was like this," or like whatever. It's not like this is gonna change or get better.
They'll weaponize it later.
Man. And being a bigot in 2025 is needed. It's like most normal people that get called bigots are just fucking like not, right? And so these people are creating far right Americans by the hour. Absolutely, I was already far right, but now I'm so much farther because of this culture. I think that there are a lot of people that feel that way. And I think that just overall, extremism and radical thought has taken hold with a lot of people. And I think it's especially true with things like this. And you even got this too, real quick.
Comfortable with her statements. You were not uncomfortable with your statements. You
call this shit out. Let them know. Let them know.
You're literally just anything your community says, you realize you're like,
that's
what?
That's right. You a slave.
You have a filter, it seems like.
You don't have a filter. You got a muzzle. You got a shot collar. You got a cage. You got chains. All at the same time. This puts BDSM to shame.
Crazy.
Like, what are you doing?
You're going to make.
She literally was so nice to us. I'm so confused. And now she's saying she's agreeing.
Because she wasn't nice to you. She didn't give a fuck about you, Ronaldo.
True.
She's just there because you got a lot of viewers. That's it, bro. Like, that's it. That's the reason.
With people and that she's uncomfortable with what QT's saying. What is?
But people who know.
It seems to be whatever your community says, you get worried about.
Raised by the village, exactly.
You get worried about what your community says because that's how you make your money.
Exactly, yeah. You're afraid to be yourself.
And you have to do it exactly what they say. You don't. This isn't real fans, by the way. Fans aren't just fans for holding you accountable. Fans are people that support you.
Yeah, they're holding you accountable. That's all they want to do is hold you accountable. Because it's a power fantasy for them.
Understand your point of view or your statements. Anything that your community says, it seems like you just agree with instantly. Mm-hmm. How are people going to call us homophobic and trans?
Because they NPCs. That's why. They're NPCs. They're NPCs. They all they will do is what they're told. That's it.
We've never even. What have we done that's anywhere near that? We fucking saved the gay dude from killing himself, for God's sake. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, they think because you act gay as a joke for like 5 seconds that you hate gay people. See, for these people, you got to understand. He a young guy, right? He didn't get it. Like, this is so you are Gen Z. You have to understand the
dichotomy,
self-righteous, narcissistic, parasitic, parasocial, millennial brain rot that you have luckily avoided partially. Yep. Okay, partially. People like this are addicted to being told that they're good. They're addicted to affirmations. They're addicted to fitting in with the consensus. They are completely controlled by what other people say and what other people want from them. That's it. That's all they are. They're not real people. They're just simply a mirror of whatever looks the prettiest to them.
Yeah.
That's
pretty
it.
much. Crazy.
So, like, the problem is that growing up, I think that especially people that, like, because I bet her and I are probably about the same age. I don't know how old Vanilla Mace is, but we're probably about the same age. I really don't know. Like, I'm 35. And so, the fact is that if you do that, she's 28. I have no idea. But anyway, it was a lot different back then. It was a way, way, way different back then. And so my point is that that's the reason why these people act that way. And like whenever you see all these people showing up and they're like, oh, they want to hang out with you guys now. Like, yeah, for sure, because you're doing well. That's the reason why.
I can't imagine
we don't
any
need to
other
make
reason.
I don't make insults about a woman's appearance unless she's fat, okay? Like, that's it. I'll call them hogs, but that's it. I'm not going to make any comments about women's appearances. I just don't do that really that often.
Mm-hmm. It's irrelevant.
Like, how is this even uncomfortable with her statements?
Yeah.
You were not.
No, she was not uncomfortable. She just going in there saying that just for whatever reason, just to go and act like, oh, it's not that bad, etc.
New wave of like fucking like super ultra mega dank beta streamer shit of like my audience fucking knows every part of me, and if you say that the fucking wind is canceled and racist, then it's so be it. I will go on stream tomorrow and I will cancel the wind, okay? And I think that's just fucking odd. Yo, some of y'all need to fucking stand on business and just say for what it is. Stop playing some fucking games. It's weird, man. I get
they fake, bro. Like, that's what it is they fake. And really, it's just that simple. Yeah, it's really just that simple. She said she was uncomfortable. She wasn't. You watched it. You said it wasn't. Yeah. She said she was uncomfortable because she wanted to send the hate over her head to Cutie. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, 100%. And let me go back. I'll make sure I get through the rest of this. Oh, this is some other shit. I'm going to look at this and again. I didn't see this. Fan, is her talking about it?
FYI, Cutie backtracking on everything now? I mean, what do you expect? What the fuck do you expect? Have you seen how much shit she's been getting?
Who cares? Just don't read it.
Right. It's because they know she's vulnerable. Well, one of them got through, so let's all go.
What do you want her to do? Like this is why this.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just say like, yo, y'all are
It's
crazy.
systemic.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, you need to mend a relationship with your parents. Like, you need to get help. Get help right away.
Shit is so dumb. It's like someone does something, people get angry at them for doing it, and then people get angry at them for apologizing.
That's right, because people are addicted to making themselves mad.
As well.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
People shit on people for fence sitting, but then they also shit on people.
They only shit on people for fence sitting because you're not on their side of the fence. That's it. If calling somebody a fence sitter is just a way to bully them into having your opinion.
For choosing a side and saying their opinion, and then people talk shit about people for like just everything. Yeah, she's just getting shit for having normal reactions.
Exactly. That's the exact reason. And then you apologize for it, and now that's going to be the rest of your life. That's it. That's all you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm good.
Fan got canceled too for saying retard. Yeah, you know who she got canceled by? Retards.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
A child walked into a school building in Buffalo.
Crazy.
A man followed him. Minutes later, that man was tackled by a staff member.
Alrighty then. So that's the end of that. That was kind of tough. Not gonna lie. At any rate, I think this is it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson for anyone who sits through it and pays attention to the dichotomy of how she feels and what she's portraying and what she believes, I guess. I can't say that she's right or wrong, but in my opinion, giving those crazy people that much power over you, metaphorically, to me is just, I don't know. I'm just going to go as far as to say not fair to yourself. It's really not. And frankly, it's not fair to your brother or your dad, as far as that goes. Anyway, with that said, waving at you another day in common sense. And I hope everyone enjoys. If you like, give me a like, and we'll move on to the next. Oh, by the way, needn't you forget, Ludwig was disauthenticated due to his actions against his friend, Mango, so to speak, or lack thereof. And I am willing to, well, I'm just going to say it. I believe, honestly, that his disauthentication and his spiral affected her by default of affiliation. So there's that. That's just my opinion of it. That's what I see. And if you don't read that, and you don't understand that, then it's not for you to understand. But yeah, that's how it works. That's exactly how it was intended. Absolute. Once you're disauthenticated, you become
I read it slowly as requested, as the Taurus of this house appointed. Based on the empirical proof of narrative reviewed here today, and the reflection of your warranted actions as witnessed by observationalist Link, finalized on this day, House of Common Sense finds you disauthenticated. Answer.
Until the next one, the common sense is waving at you. Are you waving back? Come and go as you please and stay as long as you like. To my brothers and sisters and to my mom and dad, I love you all to the moon and back. Thanks for subscribing and be sure to